Today's plenary sitting was different in terms of the mood and tone of the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, who for the last 2 weeks has turned her guns on the boycotting opposition members of Parliament. Today, her guns have been turned to the executive, who she has demanded that they must now make a response to the demands of the opposition.
Which ended yesterday. I am now directing that the executive presents the report to this House tomorrow. The executive, let's be accountable to this country, let's be transparent, and let's do what we've been sent to do in this House.
Two senior government officials, the Vice President, retired Major Jessica Lupo, and the third Deputy Prime Minister, Rukia Isanga Nakadama, were in the House to give response to the directive of the Speaker. One of them committing that the Minister of Internal Affairs will make the statement in the House, while the other requested that the executive should always be given time whenever there is such a critical matter that requires investigation.
Government will give the statement as you have directed through the Minister of Internal Affairs tomorrow. I just want to assure you that it will be here tomorrow. If they are here on the floor of the House and they ask for some ample time, let's give them that respect so that they do due diligence and give us a full report that is satisfactory and that is factual.
Meanwhile, as we give the government time, we will receive a partial report tomorrow.
Among did not make a statement of clarification on the directive she issued last week to ban the boycotting opposition members of Parliament from the committees, an issue that has sparked confusion as some of the committees have sent away members of Parliament, while the others indicate that they still wait for a directive from the Clerk of Parliament.
So, Honourable Member, kindly take leave and let us transact the business of the committee in your absence. Thank you. Thank you.
Yesterday, the Bamunanika County Member of Parliament, Robert Sechitoleko, became the first victim of the directive as he was thrown out of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee.
The guidance of the Speaker is binding on Parliament and its committees.
I call it legal excitement of the Honourable Chair, because you should have known as the Chair of Legal Committee that for one to act on the communication of the Speaker, there must be a formal, written document that you can prove, you can lay that this is what I have, what I've received from the clerk, and I'm acting on this. So it was just a legal excitement of the Honourable folks.
In line with this matter, the Rules, Privileges and Discipline Committee has found itself compelled to adjourn its inquiry into the cases of indiscipline that were brought against the Mityana Municipality Member of Parliament, Francis Zake, who cited that he could not access Parliament because of the directive banning their participation in the committees.
We have resolved that on the 7th of December, the committee will continue with the investigation into the issues of the misconduct of the Honourable Member of Parliament, Honourable Zake.
Meanwhile, the leader of opposition, Matthias Mpuga, who yesterday attended the Appointments Committee sitting chaired by the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, has ordered his members to defy the directives banning them from carrying on with the activities of the committees.
And I want to ask my members whether they find it to defy any chairperson attempting to do so.
Mpuga also issued caution to the leadership of the committees from being overzealous.
I advise other chairpersons of committees of Parliament to desist from appearing to be enforcing what is unenforceable, to restrain themselves from wisecking, chasing away members of Parliament from committees. They have no such power. They are acting in total disregard of the law and common sense.
The expectation of the boycotting opposition members of Parliament is that they would be served with a statement prior to the delivery on the floor of Parliament to help them make a decision on whether to return to the House or not. However, by the time of this report, there was no confirmation as to whether the same had been delivered to them. Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.